Greetings and salutations, viewers, to the Cybertron X, coming to you with a new thing called Retro Toy Reviews. That's right, I'm working with a friend of mine to be able to bring you some retro toys. Toys from the 80s, you know, back in my era. One of the figures I'm going to bring to you, a little bit of a backstory about this, is from the series Silverhawks. Silverhawks is one of these shows that was kind of like the Thundercats, came along the same line. The premises is, with the Silverhawks, is you have the good guys, the Silverhawks. These were volunteers that became basically cybernetic organisms, or cybernetic heroes, that the like 90% of their body was made into with armor that they could withstand the deep the vastness of space that they were going. They were going millions of light years away from Earth, and the only way to survive the trip was being, you know, made into a cyborg. Now, the Silverhawks had to deal with a character known as Monstar. Monstar, the leader of the evil band of criminal organization that he had, that they would, you know, rob, pillage, plunder, you know, the basic bad guy stuff. And you're thinking Monstar, Mom Ra, kind of the same thing. You know, they were along the same lines. Monstar did make a premiere in the 2011 Thundercat series, where you see him on the view screen of Mom Ra's ship. Now, what's interesting about these, each figure had a gimmick, and this was the 80s, and a lot of toys had gimmicks. Now, here's the thing. The Silverhawks, the good guy figures, their gimmick made the figure a little less playable. But the bad guys' gimmicks, those were actually pretty cool. Pretty cool gimmicks. And I'm going to review with you Monstar and his sidekick, or his companion, Sky Shadow. Let's go with Monstar first. This is Monstar in his non-powered up form, kind of a bulky character, covered in armor, looks pretty good. Now, what I mean by articulation or gimmicks that hindered playability, the Silverhawks, if I'm able to get a hold of any, thanks to my guy, I'll show you. But with the Silverhawks, the bad guys, you had your arm rotation here, bend at the leg and bend at the knee, and that's it. And for the 80s, that was high tech. His head will rotate, but not much due to, I'm not going to do it because how old these things are. Little side note, only one series toy line came out, not many, because due to high production cost of them, a lot of figures did not get made, and a lot of figures for characters didn't get made. And a lot of cooler things did not get made, but were seen. So, now, Monstar's gimmick actually has been recycled with Power Ranger stuff. If you fold out the back here, and then you fold out his chest, he transforms into his full-on evil-looking mode, which I really do like this face. I like this face. It looks like it should be on the cover of an Iron Maiden album, and that's awesome. And that was his toy gimmick, and this thing's actually pretty cool, all red, because that was the character. Now, Sky Shadow, each Silverhawk comes with a corresponding character, hawk or companion beast that they can hold, and each one has a certain gimmick. Sky Shadow's here, you push in his head, and he's gripped you by the wings. Pull back out, you know, just something little simple gimmick. But for us, this was amazing. Now, here's the funny thing. You're thinking, hey, how can he hold it where they break it? No, he holds Sky Shadow. If I can get him on there. Like so. There you go. He's holding the Sky Shadow. Looks like he's using him as a shield. Alright. So this is Monstar. Do I recommend this toy line? As a collector, yes. They are hard to find, but well worth the price point. If you get deals, snatch them up. A lot of times you're not going to find them with their companion beast. If you can find it with the companion beast, you're doing good. If you find it complete, you're doing even better. If you find it mint on card, you're prepared to be paying out a good portion for it. But it's the Silverhawk line that the villain figures actually were better than the majority of the good guy figures, and that's sad. But there you go. That's Monstar. And he is pretty awesome.